side, by the way, y'all. Trying to get things working on my side. But this is the Cat's Eye Galaxy that we're looking at. Trying to get the guiding working, getting the streamer bot kicked on. Nothing was working for me tonight. I have no clue why. Nothing wants to load up. Unload? No. Oh, welcome in, Nebula. Good to have everybody. No clue why this won't load. How about? Menu way. Hey, what up, buddy? I have not been to Hawaii. I would love to, though. I would love to go to Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii. Hey, Daniel, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the star. I think we're about set. I was hoping the guiding would be a little bit better, but it is what it is. Hi, Thomas. Welcome in, buddy. Good evening. Guiding appears to be all wonky tonight. Streamer bot does not want to load on my computer like it's supposed to. Nothing working. Literally nothing working. This is called the Cat's Eye Galaxy that we're looking at right here. Let me see if I can send it to chat real quick too. There you go. Hopefully it comes through. Maybe it will. The big eye. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Why ain't this sending over? This ain't even working with my chat. About to fetch connection. There's some crazy stuff on. Like, can't get nothing to work that should be working tonight. Nothing. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. Music is least. Wow. Yeah, I got no clue. Nothing's working tonight. Nice shadow. Would it burn a hole through the earth? It'd be pretty bad. When we look at the moon, you only see about 12% illumination from the sun. It's pretty crazy. It's really crazy. And I cannot figure out why nothing is loading on my computer like it's supposed to. I cannot even get StreamerBot to load up. Acts like it's going to load and does nothing. We retry this one. Nothing wants to work tonight. I worked on collimating the telescope and then it's just crazy. So, I'm sorry, how far away is it? So Cat's Eye Galaxy is about 13.4 million light years away. 13.4 million light years away. I'm great. I'm doing great. It's getting chilly though. My hands are frozen. My hands are frozen. Yeah, I still can't get this thing to send out properly. What's not running? My computer is seriously just on a whole different idea tonight. It is saying nope, ain't dealing with this. Hey Cameron, what's up, brother? Do I end up like collimating the telescope for a little while? Now nothing on my computer wants to load. Nothing. Can't get nothing to load up for me. Hi Superman, how you doing, buddy? How's your night? Alright, so anyways, Cat's Eye Galaxy. I decided not to do the focal reducer tonight though, Cameron. I got the guide camera set up too. See how things go. No one's playing that. This is the Cat's Eye Galaxy that we're looking at. We're looking at the Cat's Eye Galaxy. Map, see how things are progressing right now. Okay, I kind of want to go over to Bode's Galaxy. Maybe slow the telescope down. Let's go for a little quick jump across the sky. Okay, that's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Hey, what up, Reds? How you doing, brother? How's your night? How is your night? Wonder if Jenny fell asleep. I told her I'd be just a minute, and I was like, an hour ago. Hour and a half ago, maybe. It's been a minute, though. Is it cold for anybody else tonight? Or is it just here in the Midwest? It feels like it's so darn cold. Alright, here we go. Let's go over to Bode Galaxy. Let's take a little quick jump across the sky. Hi Eva, how are you? How's your night? Never cold for you, dude? Oh man. Dude, my hands are frozen holding on to all that metal on the telescope. Even though it's like 51, it's just that dang metal on the telescope. It's so cold so fast. It sucks. My hands are just like, done. One time I got down to 62 at your house, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Life sounds tough. It's so hard to use gloves when you're using so many different tools and trying to collimate, which are like, I got bob knobs on this telescope. So you gotta get like your fingers in all these little knobs, twist them around and stuff. Mid-30s, oh, in your place. That is way too cold. That is way, way, way too cold, to be honest. I am not down with that. I am not down with that kind of coldness. So here's Bode Galaxy that we're looking out at currently. 76 degrees in Florida. Yo, you got a observatory in your backyard I can borrow? You got an observatory in your backyard that I can just kind of move some equipment into? Oh, crap. That's too funny. Right now we're looking at Bode Galaxy. Beautiful Bode Galaxy. M81. I cannot get it to send out to my live chat for some reason. Oh. TikTok's gonna be having the sun pointing at the moon. What does it look like? Nothing. You wouldn't see anything. Nothing at all. It would be nothing. Alright, let's try to live stack this real quick. I don't know. Is our guiding working? Let's see if our guiding's working. It is not, because I did not select the star yet. Try that, try this. Try to guide, and then we'll try to capture this real quick. Go for this target. I don't know, 30 seconds? Seems reasonable. We'll go for a 30-second capture. Our CI Atlas is way out there. You guys want to know, so this big old box we pulled up a little bit. This is how we do a lot of our stuff. This is your histogram to be able to stretch. And as it like gets this photo, I'll show you how this actually works. Once it grabs that photo, we got about 10 seconds left. I know I normally don't show too much of the actual software side of how things work. This might be interesting. Basically, you got your stacking. You select your stacking side, your alignment, how you're going to align. You got your color calibration, which we'll use here in just a minute. But now we can see the histograms here. I usually start by stretching it and zooming in. You can see it's just crazy colored. So what I normally do is go to color calibrations, calibrate it. It looks at the stars, and a lot of times it fails, like it kind of did right there. We just don't have enough stars. So we'll go over here and just do an auto, which kind of brings us all together. Brings your red, blue, and green together, and then we start to pull it out. And then you start to make out the galaxy that we're going to look at. I'm going to get this big old box out of the way now. That's just kind of the software anyways that we use back here. This is going to be a beautiful Bode Galaxy here that we're looking at. Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. Oh, thank you so much. Hello and good evening to you. Good to have you. Good to have you. There it is, Bode Galaxy. You can see my dust spots on there because I did not do it flat. That was orange dang software. What do you mean? I must have missed something. Anything named the Galaxy. Oh, Tom Cruise movie and Bode. No way, that's so cool. That's so cool. Blink different colors sometimes. You're looking at variable stars at that point. Looking at variable stars, and as the light comes to the atmosphere, it kind of distracts them and makes it look like different colors going off. It's really beautiful, though. Look at Fomalhaut one of these nights. You'll love Fomalhaut. It's a really beautiful star. What do you think, Cameron? Good focal length for tonight? Here's the entire image. Should be a decent little focal length to deal with tonight. How come there dots and not strings? What do you mean strings? What do you mean strings? I'm not too sure. Like Christmas lights type strings or what? know exactly what you mean. Looks gorgeous. I think it ought to be good. I should have done some flats. But dude, it's so tough to do flats on an 11-inch unless you do sky flats. I used to have my LED board, but that thing like just burned out after like the first month of having it. Hey Lauren, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know what you mean, Charles. Why do they look like dots and not strings? I'm not sure what you mean by strings. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm following your logic here at all. Autocorrect isn't working. Happens to me constantly, but usually I'm talking and there's no autocorrect for my speech. Oh man. Alright, thank you so much. You don't have to do all that. I appreciate it though, but you don't have to do all that. Thank you so much and welcome in, by the way. We're glad to have you. We bring in a little bit more light. I don't know if you guys can see Bode's Galaxy very well or not. From here, we'll jump over to the Cigar Galaxy. Hey Big Frog, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your night? Alright, so let me make sure we're good here. Look like everything's set properly. I'm going to speed up the camera because I don't want to blind us when I take us out of this view. And then we'll go over to the Cigar Galaxy. Okay, we should be good there. Let me grab, there we go. Got enough light. Let's see if we can stop the guiding. Bounce over to M82. The Cigar Galaxy. They're really close to each other. You can see that coming into the center already right there. See if I can get ready to start up our guiding again. Looks like a decent start and start guiding. Let's see how this goes. Hey, what's up, Jenny? Was invested in that interview. What interview? I don't know what interview you're talking about. Might as well. God, there you go. There you go. All right, let's do another 30-second photo. Let's go for it. Weren't stars like strings? Why are they stationary? Oh my goodness, so they're not. We're using a tracking mount, but we're not spinning that. Like, you relatively to the planet are small. If you were like the planet, you would look quite a bit different, but you're relatively small compared to the planet. So they're not gonna really look like strings unless you do like a long exposure photograph without tracking. And then you have what's called star trail. Star trail at that point. Here's the Cigar Galaxy. I forgot to stack it though. We'll have to wait for the next 30-second photo. Edmondson Planet, nice Mike. What's up, buddy? How's your night? How's your night going? Artemis Grove, Silent. Oh, okay. I got you. That makes sense. How often did they talk about the front door? How often did they speak about the front door? Oh my goodness. They come up quite often. Be honest now. Oh man, we stretch the histogram real quick. Want some of that background light. We'll start to get a little bit more data. See how this looks. The front force. Hey Dan, I was waiting. Oh my goodness, that would have been so funny. That would have been so dang funny. All right, where did I put all my stuff when I came out here? All right. I am so lost tonight. Hands are frozen. I feel like I didn't get really great collimation, but it does look decent. I think we could probably focus a little bit more, but looks like it did all right. It's not horrible. I don't have the, how to type, no way, a Supernova back in 2014. I do not remember that one. Oh, there's a paper on it back when you were sitting, oh, no way. No way, that's so cool. Yo, I love that. It's amazing, man. That is amazing. That is amazing. 1A Supernova. Dude, that's crazy cool. I don't remember that one though. I mean, 2014's been a minute though. That's been a minute. This is Cigar Galaxy, Kelly. Welcome in, by the way. The sun stream was awesome. Yo, it's so much fun. I see Bear. How you doing? How's your day? How's your day? Again, Lori, thank you so much. Thank you for the floating heart. Yeah, the sun stream was so much fun earlier today. But here's the Cigar Galaxy. We got 4 images already. Let's see if we can do a color calibration at all. I think it did. Perfect. Looks like we need to still focus in a little bit though. So if I can stretch the histogram. There we go. Now it's starting to look a little bit better. Can you guys see the dust lanes? Mostly hydrogen when we look up here. Look at the dust lanes. I'm good. I'm doing good. This live or an image? It's at both. We're taking an image, but it's live. We're doing it right now. Don't look like that under my cheap Amazon telescope. This is a big telescope. This is the C11 telescope, and we're using a DSO like a camera. It's a cold tech camera. It's really nice though. Here, I'll kick it more into like a live view. Bring that up. Let me pull us back a little bit here. Bring up some more light, and there you go. There it is out there. Now we're doing like 2 frames per second basically. Next, let's run over to, I don't know. Where you guys want to go? Try the moon yet? See if the moon's high enough to be able to be seen yet. Maybe we could try that. Let's fly over there real quick. We'll have to bring out a lot of brightness because when we do this, it's just going to be so darn bright. We're not going to have much time with the moon either. The moon is in such a position that it's so hard to get to. Oh, okay. 16 mag. Observed time. Oh, dude, no way. I get you. I got you. All right, let me get ready. We're going to be coming in really fast here. I don't want to blind us. It's going to blind you. Close your eyes for 2 seconds, y'all. It's going to get bright really fast. It's going to get really bright really fast. Okay. But I'll be able to grab it once we get in close to the moon here. See how well I can line up to it. Let me turn off auto histogram stretch here for a minute. Need a little bit more light. I got to be able to see where we're at. Here to the moon. Get the full in properly. Looks like. Dang. I'll get enough light to show us where it is. We try to go right back to the moon up here. Move us this direction. I should have polar aligned us tonight. That would have been smart. That'd have been super smart. See, it's getting a little bit brighter, so we're getting closer to the moon. Hold here for a minute. I know we're really close, actually. Which way did we go? This way a little bit. Starting to see the moon. Alright, let me pull out some brightness before I pull it in. We don't want to get flashbanged here. Ah, there we go. Flashbang anyways, it looks like. We get flashbanged anyways. Alright, here we are. See, we're still inside the trees though. It's gonna be the tough thing tonight with the moon. Silly trees everywhere. Where's Angel? Hey, welcome in. How are you? Black Coast, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Wish the trees were not here though. Gotta figure out ways to get rid of trees. Oh my goodness. Definitely not plasma. Definitely not plasma. Let me try to sync us real quick here. Set it here for just a second. Wobble wobble. Sync it to the telescope. On the moon, so we got a sync point over here. There we go. It is incredible, especially when the when we don't have trees blocking us. That's really incredible. It wasn't for the silly tree line. A man on the moon. It's a telescope movement. when I kind of stop, it gets out a little bit of a wobble effect. Can I give us... Which way do we need to go to focus? I need to reset the focuser, actually. Yeah, I need to reset the focuser. I'm like already down at 0. When I tightened it down, I forgot where I was at. Wobble, wobble. Yeah, a little shitty. Yeah, when I did like right here, that's the telescope settling. Hi Tofu, how are you? How's your night? How is your night? I got a feeling we're gonna have to do something about our focus tonight, though. I cannot be setting at 0. There's no negative numbers. It's all bad. We'll go for it for just a bit. And maybe I'll go out and fix the focuser. That way we're not going to be setting exactly at 0 here. I don't want to be setting at 0. That's always tough. Always tough. Hold it here for a minute. It's not too bad. That's not too terrible. I like to see a crisis down here. The sea is really beautiful, especially when you got the Terminator line getting near it. Actually, really stunning. So much going on there. More focus. Kevin, I bet you guys don't have that 90% humidity out there, huh? Off Lake Erie. Oh, no way. Up here in 100% cause. No way, man. Power drone in the moon and flat around from Earth. Or maybe upgrading. I mean, yeah. Had rovers. Now drones wouldn't work. You'd have a helicopter up there. Plane passing by, yeah, we do sometimes. Yeah, we just did the other night. Oh, these are crater impact show. Yeah. Impact craters. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The moon is gorgeous. Oh, no way, you guys get up to 100%? Oh, no way. Right. What's the average humidity out? The average humidity for y'all out there? You'll make me mad and want me to pack up and move. How's the view, by the way? Does it look okay besides the atmosphere? The atmosphere is a little bit wild. Looks decent on my side though. Do I like the humidity? No. It's horrible for using the telescope. You can see right here. You can see what the humidity does to us. It can be near 0%. Oh, no way. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It wouldn't be very saturated up there. Small spot in the lens up. I know. There's a little bit of dust on the lens. I see like 4 or 5 spots for sure. There's quite a bit of dust on the lens. It varies 60 to 55%. That's not too bad though. But you hate it? I mean, that's not horrible. Here varies means usually 40% when it's really, really dry, which is hardly ever. To about like 99%. Yeah, Texas weather does suck. I would agree with that. Okay, in the city it varies 60 to 65. I gotcha. You're welcome, man, beast. Yeah. It was 20%, 27% that night. Oh my goodness, man. Golly, I couldn't even imagine. You guys want the Apollo 11 landing site? You got it right about here. Let me see if I can mark it up. Right about here will be the Apollo 11 landing site. That's the Sea of Tranquility, this area here. Bay of Roughness, Sea of Serenity, Sea of Vicinity, Sea of Crisis. We got Apollo 11, Apollo 16 out here, Apollo 17. Apollo 15 would be like up in this corner up here. Then 12 and 14 are way off on our left, way off on our top side in your guys' view. Ah, you can wear it down there in Florida. Oh my goodness. Swampy Florida. No, thank you. I got to see Venus and Jupiter tonight from Illinois, and I love it. I love it. That's amazing. Do you get a photo? Take a photo of your phone or no? I was going to use equipment to keep it at 40%. Okay, that makes sense. Reflecting light and others aren't. So it's not really, it's a higher albedo. More reflective because they're younger impact craters. Immediately, but you think a helicopter. But yeah, I mean, you could do it on Mars all the time. Yeah, by the solar winds, yeah. Like it's very radioactive. Or sorry, the solar winds are very, very. What would be the easiest way to explain it though? Think about how crazy solar winds are. What all the sun is kind of blowing outwards, and then when that interacts with rocks, it really starts to dim them down quite a bit. You get that more of a grayish color, less albedo. To walk on the moon, that'd be so awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. Did they leave anything on the moon besides the flags? Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff up there. Moon. It is the moon. It is the moon tonight. For a bit, and then we're gonna go look at some other stuff, most likely. Go enjoy some other beautiful views. Copernicus crater. Look at all that cheese. You guys are faster than buy cheese, apparently. So much light. There we go. A little easier to see. Here's the belly button on the moon. Beautiful Tycho impact crater. Not on fire, no. Here's lava. I mean, during its early formation, it was super, super, super hot at that point. 2.3 miles roughly. Or sorry, about 2.5. We talk about Tycho, sorry. Like 2.5, 2.7. 53 miles away. Yeah, that's great. You mean to say this thing affects our tides? It does. You mean to say it don't? Yeah, very heated. Very much so heated. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Hope you never come back this week, though, man. Our very own natural satellite, that's right. Darker spots is basaltic lava regions, or solidified lava, ancient solidified lava. Today, astronauts might before he said, "Oh my God, what is on the side of the crater?" I got no clue what you're talking about, to be honest. I don't work for NASA. I have no clue what they do. No clue. We would have had more impact craters, but because of our atmosphere, the rain, sediment changes, wind, all that pretty much did away with in the past. There's still quite a bit of impact craters here. welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely. You're welcome, man, Beast. Yeah. Jane using the Internet Explorer? Nah, she did that off the top of her head. But for Orion, Nebula, please. It's already set for us. Orion's already set. Lava and the moon at some point, yep. But dark areas you see. Yeah, it's lava. How's it visible right now? Stars, galaxy, nebulae, globular clusters. Pretty much what's in the sky right now. And I need to charge my phone. Turn on my phone, my watch. Forgot to do that. Forgot to do that. Right now we're kind of in a galaxy season. I was going to try to do Jupiter earlier, but I ended up working on the telescope. That took me a lot longer than I thought it would tonight, to be honest. I thought I'd be on and be able to do Jupiter earlier. Invisible nebula, please. There's some. Right now we're going to hang out the moon, though, for a bit. Going to hang out the moon for just a bit. A magma core at the core. It's a good question. We know it's an iron core with a little bit of zinc and probably a little bit of nickel. Whether there's any magma still on the outside of that core, maybe, maybe not. It's a tough one. If there is, it'd be very, very, very small amount. Super chat should be on. I think due to werewolf moon it. Oh man, that's crazy. That was crazy. Nebula is visible right now. Planetary nebula mostly. Hey, what's up, Mark? How's your night, brother? How's your night? Like early in the morning, then we would start to see like the Triaphid, the Eagle, Lagoon, those type of nebulas. You get the Witch's Broom Nebula and other stuff like that. But right now it's mostly galaxies though. First on the moon. Maybe so. So again, the review said no atmosphere. That's so funny. Possible during the day due to light, am I right? No, you can definitely look at the moon during the day. It's just a little bit harder. You don't get really good contrast. The blue sky kind of causes issues, plus you get a lot more heating, so you get a lot of turbulence. But no, you can definitely see the moon during the day. Never heard of it. Can you please find it? We'll do something here in a bit. 2 million years ago, you'd maybe see the moon walking around. Oh no, like about 3.3 billion years ago. Billion, not even million, but billion years ago. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Go back over here real quick. We'll get you a planetary nebula later. We'll get you one later. Is that where they sent all the collective tax money? I doubt it. I doubt it. If there's a blood moon and a blue moon, is there a honeymoon? That's funny. I like that. Yo, that's so funny. I like that. Yo, that is super funny. I should have put on my hoodie tonight. It is chilly. It is really chilly. I don't even have my jacket up here. What am I doing in life? Do some crazy stuff, huh? Days are getting longer. They are. I mean, it's kind of what happens, obviously. That's big in the sky when it first formed. I mean, it's much closer to us. And it leaves us at about 1.437 inches per year. The moon is not hollow, that is true. It is not hollow. Sort of time adjustment, yeah. You know, winter, it's so funny. Winter days get longer, summer days get shorter. You ever think of that? Like, we say it's so backwards. Take me to your litter. Nice. That's funny. Hi, Sarah. Good evening. How are you? Think about that, though. Winter days get longer, summer days get shorter. And we always say it the other way. How the moon cuts a hair, it eclipse, you know. Depending whether or not you work. That's so funny. That is so funny. It's super funny. No, some are just wrong. Some like to troll. I've seen something fly by right there. Some say it's CGI, some say it's plasma, some say it's flat. Oh, you think the government's a space agency now? Gotcha, don't. Gotcha. Kryptonite. That's funny. That's so funny. No, just go look up like Ring Nebula, Cat's Eye Nebula, Helix Nebula, Saturn Nebula. Technology is really wild, people. So true. Just here for the lunatics. Nice, Audrey. How are you doing? How's your night? I gotta go get a hoodie though. I'm like starting to freeze. I'm honestly freezing. It is super cold. Love all things space. That's awesome, Silly. Welcome in, by the way. It's a good place to be. Good place to be. That's kind of what we do. It's kind of what we do. How much of the moon's from Earth? That's a really good question. There's about 96% about the same isotopes, but it's really hard to say how much of it actually came from us and how much came from Vega. That's a really good question, though. And the stream, that's awesome, Tom. I love it. Checking out the moon with your eyes and also watching in the stream. That is so cool. Average stargazer? Binoculars. And maybe a tabletop Dobsonian. Yo, thank you, Lori. Thank you for the 6-7. I appreciate that. Thank you. Being a human on Earth 3,000 years ago, staring at the moon. Oh, that'd be so gorgeous. Yeah, that'd be crazy awesome. I have to go get a hoodie on though. It's way too cold. How bad are you, Wolfman? How's your night? No, not hollow. Definitely not hollow. Definitely not hollow. Best thing you can see at the 100mm or 70mm. The moon. The moon will look really good in. Yeah, we're hanging out with the moon. You don't have to say the gifts, it's all good. Don't worry about it. You think we're the aliens? I definitely think Jenny the Bomb Dignity's an alien. I'm almost positive she is. Would there be life on Earth without the moon? It's a good question. Honestly, it's a great question. Honestly, don't have the answer either. answer for you. Oh, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be buried on the moon. When you go? I'll be up there, scientist shoemaker. Think of the theory that we're a bacterium in other species. I got no clue, man. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a biologist. I have no clue. I don't have the answers to that. You're welcome, man, Beast. Absolutely. Good morning from the Netherlands. On the way, good morning. Welcome in. 7:27 for you now. Wow. It is 12:28 a.m. or 0028. Want to see some moon action? That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Tonight, C11 Telescope. Hi, Tachi. How are you? Yeah, Celestron. Would be, oh yeah, 12 minutes rotation. Yeah, it'd be crazy. Hey, welcome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a beautiful moon. That's a beautiful moon. How many bones this telescope got? Honestly, I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head. You just have to look it up. Oh, sweet Cameron, no way, man. After tonight, I shouldn't lose much sleep. Oh, nice. What was the, where's the target at again? Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Get it searched up. What's the target for tonight? Yeah, you're basically seeing heat waves right now. $2026. I don't remember what else you said there. Probably go back and look. 2026. KIE. I got it here. It's over in Leo constellation. Discovered by Atlas 2, huh? Back to chat. There we go. Found it in Leo. Is it in? Oh, it's a small target, man. Wow. UGC 7180, it looks like. 7180? Can't trade out that black command. Just we're using the C8 tonight, huh? 3437. NGC 3437. Leo. Should we swing over to it now? Or no? I'm not going to have much time if I don't actually. I'll have to swing over now to capture it. Alright, let's go. Let's go fly over there real quick. We on our way. Let's see if we got the camera pointing at the telescope or no. Oh, it's not even coming up right now. Any of our cameras online? Oh heck, there's all the cameras right here. There we go. There's the telescope flying around. If you guys want to see it real quick. It makes its jog around the sky here. It keeps swinging around. See if we can go find a supernova. Grab some light, slow down the camera quite a bit, get some stars to come in first. We're way out of focus. I really should, we should do this properly. Let me move the focuser first. We're going to take everything out of focus, and I'm going to go out there, and then you can see the focuser is kind of like on the top. I know it's really hard to see it, but I'll go out there and I'll kind of twist it just to get it to allow us to focus in a little better. Let me try about here. This should be good. Yeah, this should be good. Let's see what happens. I think it's good. Yeah. All right, 2 seconds here. Okay, I think we should be right. I believe that'll make it work properly. Let's see if this works. Off that camera, get it out of our way. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Get that camera out of the way. Let me grab some stars here real quick. We should be able to play solve it and go find this supernova. Go see what camera's going to do some science with tonight. See if that gave us enough stars. Play solve, not enough yet. Need more stars. A little bit more stars here. Now we should be able to play solve it. Here we go. Should be good. See what happens. I see it. See the galaxy anyways. Let it all calm down first. Then we got to get the guide camera turned on. There's a star to guide with. This one should work. Start guiding, see what happens here. See if it properly guides. How are we going to do on focus? Actually, you know what? I already see it though. Looks like it's going to be like right there. Is it on that outer edge, or do you know, camera? Picture, oh no way. Memory classified twice, that's crazy. It looks like I can already see it right about there. Kind of want to make sure we're focused in, but let's see. Let's try a little bit of focus here. One way to find out. Go for it, right? Let's see what it does. We'll try to grab it. Sammy Samantha Bill and Steve. Hi Justin, good evening, buddy. Do not have good guiding at all. Guiding is all bad. Let's see how it looks though. Looks like it's all bad. Yeah, it's horrible guiding. Absolutely horrible guiding. It looks like the Supernova is like right here though. We got to get the guiding proper though. This is not gonna work. Should have did dang, what can we actually do? We'll let it pick it on the photos. See if we still have a lot of star trail now. Next one's about 22 seconds. Yeah, it's definitely popping in. Looks pretty cool. We clear everything out. Let's see if we still got star trail or not. Oh, it's horrible star trail right now. What the heck? Oh, we're tracking the moon. Never mind, I see the issue. I don't have it on side rail tracking. I got it on lunar tracking. Well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense why nothing's working, huh? Let's see what happens. We're still going to get some star trail. Still one of the closest of the year so far. It's crazy, huh? 80 million light years away. Ah, there we go. That's a little bit better. A tad bit better. We'll let it grab up some more data. I could have probably focused better, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? I don't know if you guys can see it very well. It looks like it's right here. Right on the outer arm there. Yeah, it pops right out, man. It is bright. Something else over here. I really can't tell what it is. Globular regions or something, maybe? I don't know. This one was 80 million? 80 million light years away? Yeah, 80 million light years away. Not well understood. Dude, that's crazy. You guys see what he said? Not well understood as spectra are really weird. People keep reclassifying it. A near infrared spectrum to night to nail down. You know, it's so awesome to nail down if there's helium in it or not. That's so awesome, man. That's so awesome. You guys want to know, Cameron is a PhD student. His observations out of Hawaii. And this is his thing, Supernova. It's kind of what he does. Hi, Fantasy Workman, how are you? This almost looks like a barred spiral, but it's hard to tell. Is this a barred spiral, or you know? Or not a barred spiral, just a spiral. Kind of looks like a spiral. But it's hard to tell. Like, this ain't the easiest to see. Kind of looks like a spiral, though. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, we got star trail again. Dang. It is not tracking still. That's what's happening. I'm gonna have to do a calibration on the guiding. Have an amazing night. Sorry I didn't see you before, Allie. Good to see you. Is it a spiral? Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to say barred. It definitely looks like a spiral. I don't really see much of a bar in it. We're gonna have to get the guide camera worked in. Look how much we screwed up right there. That's all bad. All bad. Let me pull this out real quick. Here. Do half a second. Let's go back up just a minute here. Do we want to do it? Gonna be craziness out here. Let me try. See if we can calibrate it real quick. See what it does. 1041 there. Oh, nice. 1242 here. A little bit of wind blowing through. It looks like a little bit. Let's see how this actually goes. If it does its calibration properly. See how it follows the tracks. Is it gonna look like a planet? No. Looks like a star that came to the end of its life. You're talking about a planetary nebula. Absolutely, Justin. It's awesome, man. Kansas City. Or by Kansas City. How, what? Who's Whirlpool Galaxy, yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a calibration on the guide camera. I'm just kind of watching on the View 2 to see how it kind of reacts. Right now we're doing west steps. We're on step number 7. And as far as like the guide camera goes, we move 17 pixels. Here in a bit, it's going to go into a east step, so it's going to try to bring it right back to that center. I just want to see kind of how things are set up. At some point, we got to do polar alignment properly. Gonna have to properly align the telescope. Have an amazing night, Logan. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have an amazing night. You have a telescope? A lot of telescopes here. Quite a bit of telescopes here in the observatory. As I stepped on a cat barf. Oh my goodness. Should have accidentally stepped on the cat. Did it wrong. Alright, we're doing east steps now. Let's see if it brings the star right back into our crosshairs here. If it does, that's a good sign on the east and west. And then it's going to do north and south. And then we should be good. Then we should be able to capture that supernova. From Earth, there you go. Love it. Yeah. Too much. From New Mexico? Ah, okay. That's not Mexico. Nice. Gotta go through New Mexico in about a month from now. What do you call B having a bad hair day? Let's hear it. Earth is kind of a wet rock. That is true. That is true. Where the hell is the Earth? Good question. That's a great question. Wonderful question. What we doing? We're going to try to find a new supernova again here in just a minute. Right now I'm doing a calibration on the guide scope though. Confused about moon satellite. What's the question? What's the actual question? Alright, it's going to clear out backlash. Let's see how it does. Oh, we definitely got a polar align. It's your birthday in less than 24 hours. Oh, no way. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Oh, Mortal 7, yeah, that's tough. Mortal 7 is horrible. Right on the north steps at this point right here. Watching the ISS right now. Oh, okay. That's so hard to track it is. You want me? Right. Let's do the north and then we'll do the south steps, clear out backlash, and we should be good. Hopefully we'll have good tracking at that point. Hopefully. That's step 8 right now. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. you get a telescope at the store? Amazon. Like the background music, yeah. I like it. It's really chill. It's honestly really chill. Hey Red, thanks brother if you're in here, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That space ain't real. Your girlfriend ain't real either. Let's start our solar system. How close is it? Well, our sun. But proximity to about 4.5 light years away, roughly. Look at these space mountains at Disney. Nice. With the moon now, I know. It's always a pain, right? But we're gonna go for it. Well, hopefully our guiding is good. Otherwise, we really need to do a polar alignment. Like, honestly, we probably need to do a polar alignment. Besides our sun, yeah, Proxima Centauri, a southern hemisphere target too. All right, step 5 of south. So I hate winters though. Every time winter comes through, you always got to pull her a line again. We're going to be trying to find a supernova in the galaxy here in just a minute. It's called, hey Austin, welcome in by the way. Ocean's Tapping. Hi Jane, good evening. Do you conquer from your 30s? Man, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. Conquer everything, man. You can. We could, let's say that's our supernova. Proxima Centauri? It's gonna be pretty rough for us if it did. If it went supernova, it'd be all bad in this region. A lot of X-ray going through. It's gonna nudge south once. Nudge south twice. That is so far off. Like we're horrible polar alignment right now. You can borrow it cheap, that's true. Yeah. I mean, they'd have to point at us, but it'd be a bad situation. It's pretty dang close. My voice keeps cutting out. It's bad streaming. It's probably your phone, then. You ever thought about that? Alright, so let's see if it did. Let's see what happened. Hey, it's cutting out for anybody else or dude needs to get an iPhone. Ain't cutting out, yeah. Buy an iPhone, bro. Can't use old Nokias and watch YouTube. It just doesn't work. Alright, let's check. Let's see how we look now. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to pull out some of the background. Or do we want to do that? Or do we want background? Oh my goodness, flashbang, y'all. Flashbang! Alright, let's try now. We'll see what happens. Let's see what we get in 30 seconds. People left, welcome in. It's working now, you call. Yeah. Do buy an iPhone, bro. It'll be working. It'll be working. Yeah, that would definitely a supernova, eh? All bad, huh? We still got bad tracking though. We're gonna have to pull our line. Like, we ain't got no choice but to pull our line. Let's see how it looks though. Let me do a color calibration. See if it does. Alright, decent. Bring in some light. You can see it though. Definitely there. It's right here. Right about there. Come in a little bit more. Back some of the brightness. Kind of tough to see. Gotta wait for just a minute. Get enough data on it. It is there. It's starting to pop. Gonna be right about here. Yeah, it's definitely popping. It's pretty bright, dude. That's crazy bright. You got an iPhone, still shit. Well, don't want to tell you, man. Ooh, no way, man. Ah, Big Red, that's tough. That's like the worst sound, too. Like a horrible sound. How far? This one's 80 million light years away. 16 mag. Absolute mag negative 15.5. Actually, pretty dim for a supernova. I mean, I don't know, man. This thing looks pretty bright to me. But it is a C11. I don't have a focal reducer. I wish it threw in a focal reducer. I appreciate it, Colton. I do appreciate it. I mean, this is right now. We're taking photos right now. That's what you're asking. But that would have happened about 80 million years ago, roughly. One of the closest of the year, yeah. 2026 kid was even closer, though. I got you. I thought when you were telling me earlier you're gonna go capture one, I thought you were talking about KID. That's crazy, man. Yeah, looks cool though. See the dust spots on my camera? Holy moly. Yeah. Sometimes I clean the camera. Wow. There's so much dust on the camera. So much dang dust on the camera. Again, that supernova age right here. Yeah, type 1A supernova. Oh man, my brain's awake tonight though. Look at that. My brain's actually functioning tonight. We're discovering on the same day. Oh no, wait, were they really? That's crazy awesome. That's so cool. Above the supernova, that's going to be the halo, or the core of that galaxy, the halo of the galaxy. Just call it dust space texture. I love it. That's funny. Love your solar system. Yeah, me too. For real. Me too, for real. So we stretched again. Whoa, too much light. Way too much light. Alright, can y'all see it okay? Hopefully you can see it. There's what camera's gonna go study tonight though. Alright, brother, sounds good, man. Be safe, dude. Be safe and have fun. There it is, y'all. Faint target though. It is super faint. Can you guys barely see that galaxy there? Kind of see the stars a little bit, but it is faint, like really faint. Super faint. Alright, let's do it. Let's get back to something here. Let me disable this. Let's do this and do a dish and a this. I think you wanted a we on our way. Here we go. Fly across the sky here real quick. Can't see the telescope as it moves around. About to bring out all this brightness here in a minute because it's going to get bright. It will get bright. Yeah, it's a really nice camera that we're using tonight. We get closer, I'll have to turn down the brightness. The Ribbon Observatory? That'd be a good question. Start bringing down the brightness here. We'll have the brightness too. We're coming in on it really fast here. The moon! The moon! Hey, what up, Bill? Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to you. Alright, let me get the telescope view out of our way. There we go. Here we go. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Red. That's awesome. No, light speed will never happen for humans. Never happen. Let's see if I can focus in a little bit here. Which way we need to go? Other way. Wait, we're going the right way. We'll hold here for just a bit. Our God's body died of it. Oh, no way. That makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Oh, that's crazy, Chelsea. If wormholes exist, never been discovered either. Have not been discovered either. Alright, see if I can focus in a little bit more here. See which way we need to go. Seems to be the right way. Kind of. Chicharco is right. Yeah. It's over here. We'll go over to it. I'll bring it up in the center. See a tranquility right there in the center. No longer available. The moon. How beautiful, though. Our favorite space rock pet. Favorite rock pet, for sure. Don't step on Cat Barth. Yeah, that don't sound good at all. That does not sound good at all. I'll try not to do that. Jace, what's up, brother? Good morning. Good morning to you, bro. How are you? Tycho Impact Crater there. My username, how you doing? How's your night? How's color or canvas, guys? Still cold up there, and the moon's a giant orange. I mean, kind of like a lemon. Pink in the brain. Nice. Ate a lot, pretty full. Good. It's always a good thing. Better than being hungry. Beautiful impact craters over here on the edge right now. See some of the mountains over here. Not like the really high mountains that you normally see, but some of the mountains around the Sea of Crisis here are pretty cool, though. It's actually really neat. Hey, good night, Nemo. Have an amazing night, buddy. Have an amazing night. And create an atmosphere. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't create an atmosphere on the moon. But you do have the lava tubes on the moon. There's some that have like an average temperature around like 62, 64 degrees. 24, but I don't remember. It's up near Kansas City. A little bit more in the Midwest. The hard time. Oh, they all look tired. It used to be active. It is no longer, though. No longer active. From Indiana to nice work. Plato impact crater right there. You see the Alpine Valley just underneath it. Yeah, we know the core. Mostly iron. It's a small core. Mostly iron. Still more weird and wacky in real life. That is true. That is actually kind of true and funny. That's kind of true. Let the telescope settle for just a second. We check out this impact crater here. Falcon, thank you so much for the star. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for something that we aren't in close understanding, for the most part, yeah. Yeah, for the most part. Where do I get the music? It's a paid service to be able to use it, to get a license to be able to use it here on YouTube. I actually had to pay to get a song to play on YouTube because they are super strict. And so you basically get a license, and then whenever you put it on your videos and stuff, you just don't get hit with it. Had a weird dream? What kind of dream did you have? What kind of dream did you have? Were you dreaming about talking to flat earth people? That'd be a really weird dream. That'd be a really weird dream. There you go. Eva, thank you, Eva. Thank you so much, Eva. Thank you for the love and support. Got Sergio. Buddy, in there was a speaker alien. What? A speaker alien? Superpowers and the color blue and color green are chasing you? That's crazy. That's a wild dream. That's a pretty wild dream. Yeah, thank you so much, Eva. I appreciate that. Hi, Trish. Good evening. Angela, good evening. Good to see you all. Bunny mean you just get over it. There you go. Crow 777. Yeah, dude's an idiot. You still understand equipment. I hope. How are you? How is San Antonio? Alright, welcome back, Jenny. How are you? Hanging out. Get some chocolate pretzels or no? Matt, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Don't think the moon's a solid object? Well, nothing in your head's a solid object either. Just a couple of little brain cells racing for third place. Already have the tourist flights available. Probably true. Yo, probably true. Got Twix tonight. Yo. That sounds really good. Sounds really good. La Bella Luna. Yes, sir. La Bella Luna. Here it is. Floor plans, he thought, right? Absolutely. I plan to send a rocket with red powder to make the moon look communist red. I've never heard of that one. That's the first time I've heard of that. Clouds are gone. That's awesome. No, that's super awesome. That's so cool. Moomy, I am. You got it. Don't have to ask me twice. Did you just yawn, Roman? I did. I think I did. Let's not even talk about it. And it's such a peaceful night tonight. I'm not getting bugged. Jenny be dealing with everything. I got 4 miles in today. My hands are frozen, my arms are freezing. Besides that though, a beautiful night. And make you yawn. Did I make you yawn too? Dang it. What are you guys doing to Jenny? It wasn't me. Wasn't me. I should do this. It's so darn cold. I want to turn off the ventilation. Unplug my monitor. Get it out of my way. There we go. Let's try that one. There we go. Big moon tonight it is. That it is. Big spot to the left. The sea of showers. Or further over. Hi Cheese, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. How's your day? Which one though? I'm not sure which one. Hope. Like this is the ocean of storms on the top right now. Up here would be the ocean of storms. Aristarchus impact crater, Copernicus impact crater. The Alpine Mountains right over here. We're left and down. I'll see if that's where you meant. I don't know if that's where you meant. No, it's just a secondary effect that happens to impact craters. Kind of make them look perfect in a way. But it's just the, it's kind of like if you throw like a rock into water and you see the rings come out. The seismic waves. That's what you see here with impacts. The seismic wave coming out. All the way left. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, towards Tycho. What, Tycho? Beautiful Tycho. There you go. Love Soundgarden 92. Matt, thank you, brother. Thank you for the sparkles, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, ice too. No, so it's younger impact craters reflect a lot more sunlight. Eventually, they kind of get toned down by the solar winds as they come through. Yeah, it's really cool, ain't it? You see the ejecta coming out, the debris gets blown outwards. This is the youngest large impact crater on the moon itself. Tycho is the goat. It is the belly button of the moon. It's actually really cool. Matt, again, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Got a screenshot. Oh, that's awesome. I got you. I didn't realize that's what you wanted. I can back up even a little bit more if you want it. Like, here's how much I can get on this camera that we get hooked up to the telescope. We don't see aliens because they make VR and they just stop exploring. Maybe. Maybe that's it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, the debris field is absolutely awesome. I like the ejecta rays from it. You see them from the circle. Yeah, ejecta, debris to blown. That was blown outwards after the impacts. Yeah, watermelon belly button. Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. And with the 100 zoom, yeah. Unfortunately, they use AI to enhance those photos, though. That's kind of tough. Samsung uses AI to enhance photos of stuff like the moon. It's pretty tough. Hi, welcome in. How do you know how old a crater is? There's a couple of things. One, you look at the albedo compared to the isotopics there. And then two, you look at the ejecta. So like when we go look at the ejecta here at Tycho, and then what you're looking for is inside the ejecta. We know that on average, impact craters occur about once every 10,000 years. So you can actually use that to help date some of these impacts that we see here. Albedo, isotopics, and then impact craters inside the ejecta. And even other ejecta that crosses through ejecta can help you understand the age of different impacts. Get you really close. When's the last big moon hit? 2024, there was a decent one. It wasn't like major, but 2024 there was a decent one that caused the impact crater. Trying to think of the last major impact. It's not hitting the top of my brain. See if we can also focus the telescope here. Give us a little bit more of a focus boost. There's a lot of atmosphere tonight. How easily people are influenced by AI. It's crazy. Using for a telescope, I'm using a telescope for I'm using the Celestron 11-inch telescope, C11. Hi Tower, how are you? How's your night? They're from hits or almost hits. From hits. From actual impacts. It occurs whenever there is an actual impact on the moon. Thanks, Fireman. Eat your almonds. I know, right? I'm out of almonds, actually. Actually out of almonds. Moon or storms or anything. None on the moon, no. Nothing. You can't have storms on the moon either. No weather on the moon. No atmosphere, no weather. It's just chill. The moon just does moon things. Just he's an awesome rock. Yeah, AI is crazy. I agree. It is crazy. Okay, source of B12, yeah. that was just fell down. Yep, no weather on the moon. They just made, oh no way, 9mm lens on a huge tripod. That's so awesome. I love it. That's so awesome. You're welcome, Angela. No, he didn't say it was AI. He was just saying that AI is crazy. He didn't say this AI. Hi, Berksy. Welcome in. How are you? Good evening. What do you think is on the dark side of the moon? Nothing's not an answer. Well, there's no dark side of the moon, so you're going to get nothing. Say far side of the moon. There's no dark side of the moon, though. There's a lot more impact craters. Very little of the basaltic lava regions that we see on this side. But a lot more impact craters. We're gonna oh, okay. Iron Man. Oh no way, that's so cool. Yeah, a lot more impact craters on the far side of the moon. A lot less of the ancient solidified lava like what we see up here. It's much more dense on the opposite side of the moon. Show the rusted parts now. It's such a small area near the South Pole where you find the rust on the moon. Like right on the rims of impact craters. Ultron has one of the most sophisticated nano 3 bots. Oh dang, that's funny. That's really funny. It is insane. That's true. Hi Gina, welcome in. How's your night? The radius from an impact crater? Ejecta rays. Hey, what up, Peterson? Welcome in. How's South Florida? Oh, you're welcome. Tonight we're using the C11 telescope. Tonight's the C11 telescope. I see something zip by. Dude, you've been in my live so many times. Have we ever seen things zip by, brother? Can you see the rust? You cannot. Not on the moon. Not from Earth. Need to update the bot. I know. Let me do that real quick. Keep forgetting to do it. Okay, we're good now. It's updated. I nearly ran into the moon. Yeah. The ejecta coming out of the impact crater Tycho over there is insane. 1,500, 1,600 miles. Already got down the brightness. I am not. No filter tonight. Have an amazing night, Big Red. Thanks for hanging out, brother. We appreciate it. Christopher, what's up, dude? How you doing? How's your night? Ejecta. coming out of a Tycho impact crater here. Oh, good. Thanks, Chase. Good morning, Mr. K1. Good morning. How are you doing, brother? How's your day? I got you, bro. That makes sense. So far, super. I love it. It's awesome. It's super awesome. It was like a 6 to 7 kilometer wide impactor that hit Tycho. This is the moon. Yeah, welcome in. Thanks, Constantine. I appreciate that. Mr. K1, thank you, brother. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thanks for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Make sure you jump in our Discord, too. Make sure you jump up in Discord. Tonight, the C11 Telescope. Celestron 11 C11 Telescope. 11-inch mid-cast screen. Yeah, they're super fast when they hit the moon. Like, super fast. Like to see an impact on the moon. I think it'd be awesome. Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. We end up with flat mooners. There are, honestly, there are some flat mooners. Available grayscale, by the way. What size type unit? 11-inch SCT. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. Who makes it? Celestron. Celestron makes it. We're on the bases. Never seen a base in the moon. Never seen one. I care about these. Welcome in. How you doing, brother? I feel like the moon has gravitational effect on it. No evidence that actually supports that. Rotate back in. Ooh, it took ages. Dang, dude. The moon broke up. Did you really? That'd be wild. Oh, I got you, bro. Makes sense. That's a massive hit. There's so many areas up here that look like massive hits. So many of them. What crater is that? Which one? Down here is Tycho. This one you're talking about. Come back to it. This is going to be Tycho impact crater. It was named after Tycho Brahe, Danish astronomer. It's about 53 miles wide, 2.5 miles deep, roughly 108 million years old. Yeah, it's a massive hit. This is the youngest large impact crater on the moon. Here's the cat on the moon. Y'all can see the cat. I don't know if you guys can see the cat on the moon right here. It's turned sideways, so it's going on the right side. But if you look at that dark mouse on the bottom, you'll see its head, the ear coming up on the bottom right, 2 eyes, the nose, a neck coming down. The black cat on the moon. Quebec, also another amazing crater. Quebec. Nice. You have the cats laying down tonight. Yep. 180 million years old, which is not really old for the moon. You think about that, it's not really old. The moon itself holds billions of years of records. That's what makes it amazing. Can I find the golf ball on the moon? That'd be too funny. Hi, good night, my username. Have an amazing night. As a USA flag, there's several, 6 of them, that were left on the moon from astronauts. Can be seen with telescope. No, not with telescopes. They're really small. So the moon on average is about 238,900 miles away. That flag is 3 foot by 5 foot. When you talk about the actual flags that were staked in the ground in the 6 different landings, they're super small, like really, really small. Perspective. This right here is the Sea of Crisis that we're looking at. That's almost 350 miles wide. Kind of puts things in that perspective of its own. The average impact crater on the moon is about 20 miles wide. I can show you where the flags are. Just can't see the objects though. Hi Peter, how you doing, brother? Old massive hit, yeah. Right now we're looking out towards Apollo 11 landing site right here. We got Apollo 16 out here as well. No, never drunk. Never have. Never have. It's awesome, right? Temperature Tycho. We'll go back to Tycho. Put lights on the Apollo 11 object. Oh man. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, huh? It'd still have to be really well directed. Not to really shine lights on from it, but it'd have to be like really well directed. Riscus, we just went by Riscus. Yeah, it's bleached white now. That it is, that it is. Yeah, little evidence etched into the moon forever, yeah. Up there, no telescope there. Why would they need a telescope up there? Well, they didn't with them. That's why we had Hubble, James Webb. Back then, obviously, you didn't have anything up there, but what would you do with the telescope up there? No. The whole the blue light that you see on the History Channel, Aristarchus. There's so much goes on in Aristarchus. There's so much charged particles in Aristarchus that it causes it to experience some really wild things. It's this really bright impact crater right here. No evidence there. We didn't go to the moon. I mean, of course there is. Even logic gives you the evidence. Like, to say you didn't go to the moon is saying that you deny evidence and you deny logic. Literally kind of what you're saying there, right? You can go listen to Buzz, and if you didn't actually hear or watch the video and didn't know what he's talking about, then you're just kind of dumb. At the end of the day, you just end up dumb. So they can show us what they see. I mean, they did with cameras. They did with cameras. This is also the brightest region on the moon itself. There's so many charged. The dust in this area is so highly charged, and it's well kept inside the inside of Aristarchus impact crater that it can sometimes cause a flash effect. But then you also get some outgassing that interacts with some of the charged elements, and it causes it to like glow kind of like a reddish color. You see other planets like this, not like this, not like we can with the moon. Obviously, the planet's pretty far away. Oh, dude, Galileo would be so awesome to have in these days. You imagine Galileo having the technology we have. Oh my goodness. Dude would never sleep. He would never sleep. I don't know how I put it up. Sorry. Yeah, step on it up. We tried looking at the series. We did. You wish it wasn't tightly locked so we'd be able to see the far side too. I got you. Alright, Skill. Skill. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing night. Man, my throat's even itching tonight. You know, half of my programs on my computer are not working though. I don't know what's actually going on with my computer tonight. No clue what's going on with my computer. I can't open up StreamerBot or nothing. Been feeling terrible too. I had a massive sinus infection. And I'm still like just getting rid of stuff from it. We're getting into the trees again. Y'all see the tree branches getting in the way? That's about everything. It happens. Because they experiment with telescopes. I mean, there's a little allow them to see closer, etc., etc. Yeah. Oh, that's horrible. I can't breathe easily. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. There are reflectors on them, and yeah, retroreflective mirrors. Yeah. Well, that there is. I appreciate it, thank you. What do you call a werewolf on YouTube? Like and subscribe. Nice. That's so funny. Would the body decompose? It would not. Not like you think it would. Not in the scenario of like what you think decomposing is here. Tree branch blocking our view, y'all. You know what that means, though. Y'all know what that means. What happens when a tree branch blocks our view? Y'all want to go see a star? Let me know if you like stars. Let me know if you enjoy stars. Who? Werewolves in London. Oh man. You ever watch that movie? Werewolves in London. Charlie Brown, that's so funny. Stars are good. Gotcha. There is a dead person on the moon. It don't matter. I gotcha. Let's go look at a few stars. Just a couple of stars. Let's fly over here real quick. Alright, now my camera ain't gonna work tonight. What the heck is going on with my buttons? Oh my goodness. Nothing is working tonight. My computer is just pretty much saying, nope, ain't doing nothing tonight. Alright, let me back up. Grab some more light real quick. Need a ton of light. Need a little bit more light. Need to find some stars real quick. We'll have to get us all in focus again. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta focus in here. See which way we need to go. Stars are little tiny blobs. Crazy blobs. Keep focusing. Am I going the right way? You may tell if I was going the right way. I cannot tell. Look at this star. Let me know if it looks like it's getting smaller or bigger.
Oh, they're getting smaller. Okay, there we go. Definitely getting smaller. Just taking a minute. Speed up the camera. Be able to see this a little bit easier as we go. What we're looking for is to find that point where they're basically just a dot. Then you know you're as well focused, you're going to get. That's looking a bit better. A bit better. Try a little bit more. Yeah, looks a little bit better. Grab a little bit more light, a little bit more stars, and we should be able to play it off. Alright, let's do it. Let's play solve. Let's look at some stars. You guys are, if you like stars, it's going to be a lot. Coming up in the center right here. Let the telescope settle in. Check this out. A globular cluster. How crazy cool is this? There are so many stars right here. Ain't that awesome? This is M13 though. M13, a globular cluster of stars. And grab a little bit more light. Here we go. 4 more seconds. 2, 1, and here's the photo. Look at that. How intense is that with stars? It's just crazy. Sombrero, man, it's so close to the moon right now. It'd be horrible to try to capture. Like all bad to capture. It is super cool, huh? So many darn stars. Here's the whole image that our camera can pick up through the telescope. It's crazy, isn't it? Next lunar eclipse is coming up soon. Much better than 8 inch. Oh yeah. Light gathering ability on a 9 inch telescope is much quicker. Absolutely. Alright. Another cool target out here. Let's go to it real quick. We're going to go to the constellation Lyra. We'll first stop at Vega. Vega is a baseline star that we look at when we talk about how bright or how dim targets are in the sky, of course. It's also part of the summer triangle, so when we look at Vega, we're like, yep, summer's coming. Summer is near. Get a couple of stars here real quick. Let it all settle in. We're going to place off. Get it in the center, of course. Love clusters. You know, clusters are cool. Like when it comes to stars, clusters are just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alright, let me pull Vega right into the center. We'll see it kind of fly over here. Here's Vega. Look how bright Vega is. So awesome, ain't it? Such a beautiful star. Such a dang beautiful star. Alright, let me speed up the camera. Actually, you know what? Let's zoom in on it. I'll select a region of interest. Kind of like right here. Maybe even closer like that. We'll get zoomed in a little bit more. Watch just how beautiful it actually is. Gorgeous now. And a beautiful star. Yeah, it's really nice. Gotta like Vega. Beautiful, beautiful star. It's all over town. That's so funny. Did you hear about the giant that sneezed yet? It's all over town. Yo, that's funny. That is really funny. Oh my goodness, that's super funny. Alright, so since we're here. Oh, Cody, thank you, brother. Welcome in, buddy. Alright, now that we're over here by Vega, there's a target we want to go to over here. We were talking about this earlier, but a planetary nebula. We'll go over and look at a planetary nebula. M57, it's called the Ring Nebula, that we'll jump over to real quick. Grab a little bit more light on the camera. Be able to see as we come in. We're right about there in the center. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'll bring it a little bit more brightness, kind of see it there. It's a really faint target. Really, really, really faint target. But let's capture it. Let's go take a look at it. You guys ready? let's bring out the gain real quick so we don't get too much gain. And we'll take a photo. Just do like 15 seconds. We won't go like super wild on it. Vega's a very beautiful star. It is truly a beautiful star. So this planetary nebula, it's from a low mass star, similar to kind of like what our sun is. So at the end of our star's life, it's going to essentially do the same thing that we see here. We can do color calibration proper. Wow, so bright. There we go. What's really cool about it, well, some of the background coloring, you guys can see it a little better, hopefully. What's really cool here is you can see the white dwarf, which is left in right here. This is going to be the core from its star, the white dwarf. How cool is that, though? It's honestly a really beautiful target to see. Like one of my favorite targets out there. Honestly, a really beautiful target. The helium, like so, our sun's mostly hydrogen. It's fusing hydrogen into helium. Take two hydrogens, smack them together, get helium. This gone beyond that. So this got to carbon and oxygen, and then what happened there is once it kind of ran out of the fuel, take our star, right? So our star right now, it's hydrogen fusing the helium. Eventually it's going to run out of the hydrogen fuel, and as it does that, it's going to expand into a red giant star. Once you get to about 100 million kelvins, then you start to fuse helium at the core, and then you kind of contract. The star will kind of contract back a little bit, and then as it runs out of helium fuel, you start to become your second red giant phase. Eventually, you'll start to like fuse carbon, oxygen, and at that point, it's just a little too heavy, and that balance between gravity and the atmosphere will lose, and so the atmosphere just starts going outwards. It's a beautiful cosmic dance, and that's what we kind of see here. These last about 20 to 25,000 years roughly, as it continues to blow outwards. But the elements here, they start to feed other star systems, young planetary systems, and they're super rich, especially when you consider terrestrial planets like what we live on, a terrestrial planet, your rock type planets, and also super rich in the elements needed for life. So the future stars are in really good shape because of these type of planetary nebulas, in addition to any kind of nebula as well, or like a supernova, but these really feed other planets. Our sun is a yellow dwarf, yeah. It's a yellow dwarf going to a red giant phase, and then it'll end up like this, leaving behind that white dwarf, which is basically just the core of the star. It's really small too. It's like the size of our planet. It's not that big when we talk about our sun. It'll be almost like the size of our planet. And then theoretically, after the white dwarf phase, you turn into a black dwarf. It is white, yeah. It's white light, peaks in the green spectrum, but it's called a yellow dwarf star. It's the funny thing of astronomy. This is back before they realized it's white light, so they just considered it a yellow dwarf star. There are so many terms in astronomy that are just so like, what? But you just continue on with that tradition, though. Yeah, but it's still confusing. It's kind of confusing in some sense. Don't quit your job at the helium factory. Talks to me like that. That's funny. A meteor somewhere right now. Maybe. Possible. Meteors are the streaks you see through the sky, the ionization when a meteoroid comes through the atmosphere. I don't know if you meant like a comet or like an asteroid. You see the disk around black holes at the telescope. If you were to want to spend a lot of time, you could go for it. This spectrum changes as it spreads out. Like your spectrum, your levels in your spectrum will change. Your elements are still going to be there, but the elements will be in different positions, changing up your spectrum. Yeah, the mid-horizon. I got what you meant. You gotta spend time with them to get that to work. So we do another color calibration. Yeah, there we go. There's the beautiful ring nebula. Kind of looks cool, don't it? So much beauty to it. Bring a little bit more of the backlight. There you go. The greatest ever Walkman. Dense applies. I mean, the more dense it is, like, you could have the same elements and it's going to be dense in your spectrum, so it's still going to be the same. Now, if you got different elements hanging out with it, then your spectrum's going to change up based on that, though. Kind of looks like an eye, don't it? Kind of looks like that. I think it's white light because it gives off the entire, yeah, RGB, red, green, blue. It's going to survive after our sun turns into it. We got about 1 billion years left, roughly, on our planet before we'll have like a runaway greenhouse effect. We won't see our sun do this. Not from Earth. Not from our planet. That's how beautiful it is, though. Look how small it is. Honestly, small. It's not a very big target. But no, green stars. Good question. Green spectrum, like our star does peak in the green spectrum. But blues, yellows, golds, colors, just white stars, more common variable type stuff. It's more common things that we see. Beautiful, the red ring. Yeah, that's mostly the ionized hydrogen side of that star. Hydrogen is kind of the first thing to get shedded outwards. And then there's so much going on in the center. Helium, the oxygen, the carbon, the nitrogen. There's a lot going on in the center. Most of this is ionized. That's why it's really bright, though. That's really beautiful with the red ring wrapping up. This is about 2,500 light years away, which means that what we see now was about 2,500 years ago. So we're experiencing something in our eyes that left there about 2,500 years ago, roughly. Up to. There you go. She put in 2283. Getting very specific. Dang, Jenny getting super specific. All right, let's do this. Let's speed up the camera real quick. Bring in a little bit more light so we can see. Let's see if I can get our telescope. Yeah. So here's the telescope we're using. We're going to swing over to the other side of the sky real quick. You watch it as it flies around. All right, you guys ready? Off to my favorite galaxy. 3, 2, and 1, and a wee. Off the M51. Half-bit and icebreaker gum with the mint filling. That's crazy. Grab Nebula. Not where I can see it right now. All right, here we go. Let's fly around the sky. Let's turn off the camera. Maybe. You want to turn it off for me? I'm going to turn off that light too, right here. Way too much light. We need to grab some stars so we can place off. Hey, Thomas, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support, man. Know that that always goes back into the observatory here to help upgrade the equipment to continue to give these type of live streams, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. See if we got enough stars. Hopefully we do. Please solve it. Nope. Got a little bit of star drill first. Quit drilling. See if it does it now. There we go. We'll pull the Galaxy right in the center. One night, maybe. Where's that at? I'll have to see exactly where that's located. Nah, thanks, Salt and Pepper. Have an amazing night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Jace! Yo, thanks, brother. Did you got Christopher there? Nice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, you got Koga. Very nice, and Koga's in. Got Cosmic Wonders. Recognize that name. Justin. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Where are we not getting it? Let me clear out our sync locations real quick. Let's resync. See if we got it here. We'll get the beautiful galaxies coming. Never get. You got it turned on. You got a gifted membership turned on or no? Okay. Do that. Then I'm gonna hit M51 one more time and slew back over. There's a lot of comments out right now. A lot of them. It's still so far down. Why is it so far down there? Why is it so far down? Can I pull right into the center? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's still off a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll have to move it over manually. See if I can see it okay. Turn right about here. Let's see what happens. Let me grab enough light. We want to make sure that we're focused in properly. Kind of look like a double star, but it's not. You're not seeing a double star. What you're seeing is a galaxy interacting with another galaxy. Eventually, you're going to merge with each other. I think we're good. Let's capture it. Let's do 30 seconds. Let's go for a 30-second photo. You're going to see two different galaxies merging with each other. It's just really beautiful. Another beautiful cosmic dance out there. Yeah, I'm going to run outside here in just a minute, y'all. While we capture this real quick. Oh, no way, Discover Pluto. Oh, no way. You've been to Lowell a few times? Might know someone from Lowell. So we can do color calibration, bring in the histogram. We'll start to capture. Oh, we got a little bit of a star trail though. We'll have to clear this one out on the next photo here. We might know somebody from Lowell. Amazing place, I bet. When did you go last time? Clear it out, we get the next photo. When was the last time you went? Oh, we're tracking the moon? No, we're not. What is going on with our tracking? Clear. What's going on with our tracking right now? Horrible star trails. This is the Whirlpool Galaxy. Clear it back out again. See what the next photo looks like. There we go. Now we're getting a better view. That's so much better. So much better. Wow, some of the background. There we are. Check that out. A galaxy interacting right there. You're from Lowell? Not the same Lowell you're speaking of. That's so funny. That's super funny. It's eating. Kind of does. Looks like a hurricane in space. It kind of does. I can see that. Let it grab a few more photos and we should get better coloring, hopefully. Get rid of all the green. So basically the camera's going to pick up so much green because of the moonlight tonight. Sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Galaxy M51, yeah. There's just like no way to get rid of all that moonlight. It's just is going to be what it is. Yep, absorbing the smaller galaxy. Yep. The smaller galaxy is actually just a little bit further out compared to the large galaxy that we're looking at here. roughly about 31 million light years away, somewhere between 26 to 31. Tonight we're using the 11-inch mid-cast screen telescope from Celestron and using the S-Wave body 405CC on top of an EQ6R Pro Mount. We can't take that out, right? So true. Yeah, so darn true. Speaking of Lowell Observatory, somebody be sending funny faces to me. See it though. See what? Must miss something. How much is the whole setup? In our current configuration, pushing probably between 9 to 12,000 roughly in the current configuration. Like 2 me size, full side or is a little big. It's not a big. It's a decent sized telescope. 11-inch. It's a decent sized telescope. Three panic attacks today? No way, Michelle. To remind yourself, try not to worry so much because the cosmos can do wild things and still be beautiful. Still be really beautiful. I can get a sky cam. Oh, for your live stream, but it's like 5,000. Which camera are you looking at? Like a 1-inch camera, I'd imagine. 1-inch sensor. Can we do a better stretch here? Oh, silly moonlight. Moonlight is just way too bright today. This is the Whirlpool Galaxy that we're looking at. John, when you have a chance, not right now, not until like the end of June. When we get closer towards like the Milky Way season, then that's about when Andromeda is the best for us to be able to get to and view. Thanks, Sahan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Behind the old galaxy. These are really old galaxies, yeah. These are old galaxies. They're smaller than our galaxy, though. Relatively small galaxies. It's starting to get depth perception. Can you guys see that? Pull out the background color there, the black level. See a little bit of depth in it. Almost starting to look kind of like 3D-ish in a way. You guys see that in a way? You can see the dust lanes coming through, a lot of the hydrogen beds running through here as well. Really beautiful. Need this piece. Oh, good. Absorbing the bigger one. That'd be wild. That'd be really well. Notice which one's messed up though. Notice which one of them is kind of messed up in a huge sense. It's super beautiful. Hi Blue, hi Tufu. Good to see you both. Alright, put my watch back on front. Gotta run outside for here for just a second though. Next target, you guys pick it. What do you guys want to go to next? Yep, it is, Joe. Yeah. What do you guys want to go to next? Look at you focus that. So what we're doing is we're live stacking. Essentially what's happening is it's looking at the stars, putting the photos on top of each other, which gets rid of some of the noise and brings in more of the data or more light. Sometimes your photos just get better views, and when you stack them on top of each other, they just looks amazing. It just keeps going. Hi Audra. Hi Carlos. Spica, yo, Spica's beautiful. It's behind trees for me though. I love the star. Spica's such a beautiful star. Virgo Galaxy clusters, yo. It's a good one. I think first galaxy stream here. I'm in awe. Oh no way, it's your first time to look at galaxies with us. That's crazy. That's so cool. This is a really beautiful galaxy, though. A stunning galaxy. If we didn't have the bright moon out tonight, like this would look so much better. Sometimes when you just got a massive bright moon, kind of hard. Can stacks go for days? They can. Yeah. Essentially, they can. Yeah, you just go for the target, and then the next day go for it again, go for it again, go for it again. Yeah, it's a really cool way of doing stuff. 10 to fall asleep, and it's first time seeing the galaxy. He's read about some of the space behind the galaxy. So I'm more of a planetary science side. Galaxies are pretty awesome. Galaxies are just a bunch of space gas, space dust, held together by not only just the most galaxies that we see anyways have a supermassive black hole in the center, and then we've got dark matter that holds a lot of stuff together. It's just everything that you see when you go out here. Even in our Milky Way galaxy, you look up, you see stars, planetary nebulae, regular nebulae, you got globular clusters, stellar nurseries, all kinds of wild stuff. But it's just a bunch of dust and gas, or if you really want to go down to, you got two different types of gases in astronomy. It's the hydrogen and helium. The rest of them we consider to be metals. So that's kind of what you're looking at here. Jace, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the love and support again. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. All right, you guys ready for the next target? We'll go to one more target here, then I'll go outside. We'll run outside for a minute. Let's see. What do we want to hit? Take a look here. A good one that we can do. It's one a globular cluster. You want a lot of stars or another galaxy? The stacks all load. Yeah, they do, for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, it's all loaded. Need a random mode? Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. You guys want another galaxy? You want a globular cluster? Want like over 500,000 stars? No, I try to keep all AI out of this stuff, man. I try to keep it completely out. Like, I think when it comes to stuff like this, there needs to be trust. You want a globular cluster? Okay. So let's do it. Let's go to M3. It's an important globular cluster. I'm in astronomy, but we'll go over to it. Over 500,000 stars here. It's insane. Let's see what happens here. Grab a quick photo. We'll play solid. Play solid. I don't know if you guys see that really faint galaxy up here. Super faint galaxy up there. Let's play solid real quick. Usually I use a focal reducer, which is much quicker on picking up light, but sometimes it's kind of fun not to use a focal reducer. Get a little bit more zoomed in, per se. Here comes a globular cluster. Until dawn, dang. Sometimes. Yep, sometimes. Let it settle down real quick on the telescope. Alright, so here's a globular cluster, y'all. Over 500,000 stars here. Let's do it. Let's capture it. Let me pull out some of the gain. It's not like super, super bright. 30-second photo. Let's do it. Let's go for it. It's super cool. Wait until we see the data that comes from it, though. When you spend longer time, longer exposure photos, you pick up so much more light. And this is crazy. Even near the core, sometimes stars smack into each other. Super wild. Super, super wild. We got 7 more seconds. We'll get that first photo. Hi, Galactic. Where's the tamales at, brother? Bring us any tamales. Alright, let me do a color calibration. And we'll bring in the histogram. Stretch it out a little bit. Check this out. Take a look at that. So many stars in a little cluster. Be alone with that much space, it'd be crazy. You think about building a base on the moon. You want to get to Mars, you gotta do it. No tamales today. Que paso away, que paso away. Alright, y'all, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. Burr is cool. It is super cool though. You need planetary. Oh yeah. Do I believe in UFOs? I mean, define what a UFO is. Everybody has a different definition of what a UFO is. Define what a UFO is. Bring in a lot of brightness. You gotta see how many stars are out here. It's crazy. Ain't that insane? Pull out some brightness, you can start to see the core of the globular cluster. Like alien craft. Oh no, not here on Earth. I think aliens are out there, but here now. Just wild throwing it. Ain't that amazing to see? The entering side, that'd be wild. I can tell you, I'm always looking up, looking out there. You want to go for 101 pinwheel? We could do it. We could do a little bit of pinwheel. I don't mind pinwheel. We can swing over there, bring in some brightness. Okay, Pinwheel Galaxy. Let's do it. And 101. We on our way. Yeah, UAP's no turn though. Let's make sure we're located properly. See if we need to move it or not. Way up there. See if we can move it down. You see some stars there. Make sure we go the right way. Going the right way, maybe. Alright, let's check it out. See if we're looking at pinwheel. Getting closer, a little bit further down. I had two nightmares about being on board sometime. What am I be on board? Wait, hold on. What was I going to do? Exactly. Make sure we're here set properly. I'm going to bring out a lot of light. Ooh, way too much light. Don't do that again. Flashbang. So here's the core pinwheel. I kind of want to bring it over just a bit more though. And pull it over a little bit more. And down just a bit. Go the right way. No, other way. This should be good enough. Let the telescope settle for a second. And we'll take the photo. There we go. Should be good. Plot the gain. Somewhere around there. And then 30-second photo. We got the Pinwheel Galaxy. This one's really beautiful too. It's actually really beautiful. The spiral arms are stunning around Pinwheel Galaxy. I watched a bunch of sci-fi the night before. That's funny. That's so funny. Alright, here's starting to come in a little bit. So we do color calibration and stretch the histogram. There we go. Bring out some of the background. Let it capture a few more photos here. Big holes rolling out. Hey, welcome in. How's Pittsburgh? It's sick, ain't it? It's really nice. Really beautiful. Cold here too. It's kind of cold out here as well. Hey, what up, Mike? Welcome in. Mr. Rockstar, what's up, buddy? So we can pull out the colors correctly here. So we can pull in the Galaxy a little better. There we go. It's like 100 at a time or something, you know, that'd be insane. That'd be insane. Like, to capture that kind of light that fast would be wild. These are really faint targets to go for. Yeah, Jenny. Thank you, I appreciate it. Space Odyssey movies. Not so much, Oh, see, I didn't. Tried decent setup, but out there's just insane too. That is true. It actually is insane. Same cameras this afternoon? No, different one. Using a different camera. We're gonna get Iron Stage parallel or something. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, universe is really empty. Really, really empty. Bet there's stuff everywhere. Dark matter. Could have been dark matter most likely out there. So many Beetle guides already set. It's already set. Yeah, decent rifle scopes can pick up some crazy views. That is true. That's true. Alright, let's find another target, yo. Let's go find something else here. Alright, what are we gonna find? Bring a little bit more light. See some stuff in here. What do we want to go to next, y'all? Let's go over here real quick. Oh, Thomas, thank you, brother. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much again for the love and support, buddy. Have an amazing night, bud. I see the target. Let's see if I can move it over properly here. Put it in the center of our view. Let it settle for a second. Mercury really on fire? It is not. It is not. Not even the hottest planet in our solar system. It's very close to the sun, yeah. Though the sun's not even fire, it's plasma. But Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system because of its carbon dioxide atmosphere. Acts kind of like a blanket. Kind of holds the heat in, so it ends up being the hottest planet in our solar system. Here we go, you guys. Ready for this? Really beautiful galaxy. Some of the brightness here. There we go. Y'all see that? How beautiful is this? Do color calibration. You know what? Let's just stretch it this way. Whatever. Crazy moonlight. How cool is this galaxy? That beautiful. There's no discovery of life on Venus, but it's very, like, really not well studied yet. It's super beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Back some of the background brightness there. Isn't that a beautiful galaxy? Tico, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Galaxy. This is a galaxy. I'll let you guess which one it is too. It might be called Needle Galaxy, but I'll still let you guess. I'll let you guess. It's really beautiful though. Really beautiful galaxy. It's not even stacking right now. Why are we not stacking? What happened to our stack? I'll have to reset and see what's up with the stack here in a minute. Something's missing. No alignment stars. Not enough stars found. I'll have to reset it here in a second. Here we go. Get a reset. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sarah. How are y'all? That? No. We're like a grand spiral board. Or barred spiral style galaxy. Needle Galaxy is always a beautiful sight. It really is. It really is. Nope, this is the Needle Galaxy. Hopefully it's going to stack. We're going to find out in 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it did not stack. We don't have enough stars here. It's crazy. May have to actually try to focus or something. Let's see if we can focus in just a bit. We speed up the camera. Some brightness, see if we can see these stars. Try to go this way a little bit. No, it's the wrong way. Go the other way. What we're looking for is like the smallest pinpoint of the stars. Then you know you're pretty much in focus at that point. Just a little dot and a little bit brighter. Let's see if that worked. We'll try it again. We'll try another 30-second photo of it again. And by the way, if you're just coming in, hey, welcome in. Good to have you. Right now we're just looking at some DSO stuff. So Galaxy, Globular clusters. We did a planetary nebula here in a bit. We'll go look at that again. Planetary nebulae are some of the most beautiful targets out there, in my opinion. But behind like globular clusters, even. Why? This is going to be a beautiful galaxy here. This is called the Needle Galaxy, which clearly I brought in way too much brightness for. Let's see if it stacks this time, though. Sure hope it does. Bring out all the background here. Reset here. Zoom. Zoomy. Oh, you know what happened? I forgot to bring out the brightness. That's what it did. I got so much gain coming through. Hey, but it's stacking though. So much gain, but it's stacking, so I don't want to mess anything up. Total calibration, maybe. Nope, failed. It failed. I'll just do it this way. I'll go way over here, pull back some of the brightness. We'll start seeing the Needle Galaxy. Isn't that awesome? Needle Galaxy right now. Jace, again, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And feel free to jump in and say hi tonight, by the way. Never feel shy. Even if Jace is weird, you're still welcome to say hi. It's super sweet. This one's really beautiful. Again, Jace, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. And more. Not everything is round in its own sense. A lot of moons are not round. Large mass appears to be round, though. Smaller things don't always appear to be round in a huge way. Some things are a little bit more oblong. But even if you're talking about like Oumuamua, I mean, it was round, but just really long. But we can look at the moons like Phobos and Deimos. They're kind of like potato shapes as well. Yeah, they're spherical in a sense. Yeah. Not just like perfectly round. Most large objects do appear to be round, though. Eva. Thank you, Eva. Thank you so much, Eva. Oh, I see Rumpy on there too. Rumpy comes in often. You guys see the satellite going through the view? Satellite flying through. Teardrop would be spherical. Sure. Has a roundness to it. Makes you actually cry a little. Oh, no way. Well, until the satellite went through our view. Yeah, this was a long object. Somewhat. It wasn't like Oumuamua. Oumuamua is wild. Like a super wild object. Super wild object. How far the target is from us. This one was 30... Wait, let me pull it up. I do not remember off the top of my head, to be honest. I'm going to pull it up here. 30 to 50 million light years away. There you go. Somewhere between 30 and 50 million light years away. Hey, what up, first name? How you doing? Welcome in. Space that are better than others to view planets and galaxies from within the USA on top of mountains. A lot less atmosphere. A lot less atmosphere. Helps a lot, obviously. Atmosphere is the worst thing when it comes to observations, to be honest. Always make it tough. There it is, beautiful Needle Galaxy. Oh, did you really? Oh, no way, first name. That's awesome. Oh, that's super awesome. Descend and zero gravity after the green descend. Begin to climb up together, and gravity slowly pulled them together. It's pretty wild. Let's say if you wanted to make an intergalactic spacecraft, your purpose, a asteroid or one. That'd be interesting. Be kind of interesting. It's uploading, nice. This is the Needle Galaxy. Needle Galaxy. Need a better camera? Oh. What camera are you using? Yo, over 300 likes. Thank you guys so much, by the way. Hey, if you don't mind, just tap on the screen where the Galaxy is. You can send a like. It's free. Don't cost you nothing, obviously. And make sure you just say hi as well. Feel free to jump in with us and nerd out with us. Hang out with the cool nerds. Just use your cell phone. Okay, I got you. I got you. Is gravity stronger the higher altitude you go on Earth? No, it gets weaker. It gets weaker for you. As you move away from the center of Earth, it gets a little bit weaker for you. So like even a skyscraper, if you go on top of the skyscraper and your friends on the ground, they got more gravity than what you have up there. And the your time's different too. Your clock will be a little bit different compared to your friend on the ground. Hey Astro, what's up, buddy? Back from Twitch. Oh, nice. Very awesome. Watching tonight. Right now we're doing a little bit of deep space stuff. So right now we're looking at the Needle Galaxy. NGC 4565 when we talk about the Needle Galaxy. I think here in a minute we'll go to the other side of the sky and go hit a planetary nebula next. Rich people age slower in their skyscraper, yeah. That would be true. 100 miles away from Bedford. Oh, as a crow flies. Nice. Love it. That's amazing. That's awesome. Alright, let's do this real quick. Oh my goodness. I forgot to turn on the automatic histogram stretch. Flashbang, y'all. My bad. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, Horner's name. You got a message here too. We got this. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to the other side of this guy, y'all. Let's go. Let's cruise. 3, 2, 1, and we on our way. Let me turn on the lights out here. We watch the telescope as it flies away. Uh-oh. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Hello? Hi. How are you? here we are. I forgot to get rid of hot pixels. Got to get rid of the hot pixels. Anyways, here we are. Check it out, y'all. I don't know if you guys see that little object too. It's kind of cool. Forgot to get rid of hot pixels. Application crashed on me. Lots of hot pixels. Yeah, I forgot to make sure I turn them to subtract them. Completely forgot to. Forgot to subtract them. But there we go. We should be good though. Again, ring nebula. You can have the beautiful ring nebula. I cannot get color calibration to work. I don't know why. It's just not working tonight. It is not working tonight. But there it is. Anyways, the ring nebula. Always beautiful. It's awesome, ain't it? Super awesome. Really beautiful. Alright, you guys ready for another target? Let me make sure how high it is real quick. Let's see how high it is. Not high enough yet. It's still in the trees. No! Why is it always in the trees? All the time. I'm gonna try this though. Alright, let's swing over to another target. You guys might recognize this pretty quick. I know Ginny probably will. Turn up the brightness so we can see something. There we go. Turn up some auto histogram stress there. You actually can see out there and see what kind of we're looking at. Right now we got the gain really, really high, so it causes you to get all these like bars and stuff come through. But here we go. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. You know, we on our way. We're gonna move right over. Great old ring in the sky. Yeah. It is. Coming back up just a bit here. All right. I see our target. Just got to move it over a little bit. Stars right now. Stars, but you're getting ready to see a nebula. Still Betelgeuse. There you go. There you go. You guys didn't figure it out from Ginny there. That's going to be a nebula, the Eagle Nebula. You're likely going to know what it is once we take that photo. Let's see if we can do it too. We'll try it here. Universe puns, nice. Or does that grid line? So when we have the high gain, sometimes we pick up banding on the camera. Not direct space or anything, no, it's just from the camera. High sensitivity at that point. Alright, here we go. 7 seconds. Hopefully we don't have any star trail right away. Let's see what happens. Not too much star trail if we do. Let's see if we get everything to do this properly. Plate solving, plate solving, plate solving. Oh, I forgot to turn on the telescope. That makes sense. Turn on the telescope too. There we go. Histogram stretch. Let's see what we got. We got dust. I see dust. I do see dust. But here's going to be the pillars of creation. See if I can adjust it enough I can actually see it here. Can y'all see the pillars of creations hanging out right there? This little round thing right there, that's dust on the camera. But here's the pillars of creations there. And a bunch of moonlight showing up. But look how cool that is. The moon is very bright, yeah. Too bright tonight. Really bright for some of these targets. That's so cool though, ain't it? Getting to see the pillars of creation out in the Eagle Nebula. So beautiful. It is beautiful. It really is beautiful. You forgot anything else out here? A lot of dust on my camera for sure. A lot of dust showing up from the camera. Yeah, the pillar creations are gorgeous though. They are beautiful. They are really beautiful coming through. See if I can do another color calibration. Ah, that helped a little bit. That helped up a little bit. You guys see it okay now? Hopefully. Who named that? Astronomers in the past, man. I don't know who exactly named it. I couldn't tell you. Read from Haley's comment later in the year. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Love space. Space is really awesome. Ridiculous. Kind of is. Yeah, this most stunning photo that Hubble gave us. I agree. I definitely agree with that. All the gas come from a star with supernova. I named this because they are a stellar nursery within the nebulae itself. Very beautiful though. Really gorgeous. Orion is another stellar nursery, yeah. Alright, you guys ready to go to another target? Let me speed up the camera. Okay. Back up a little bit here. Alright, and then. I'll slow down just a bit from here. I can see where I'm looking at. I do. I see it. I see it. I see it. Then the pair seats. Yeah, I don't know. Last year sucked with the pair seats, to be honest. I thought it did. Even the year before wasn't all that great. Last couple of years. James, thanks, man. Make it look so easy, belly dancing, right? The belly dancing twerking. That is so funny. Cigar's out of the view already. Cigar and they're way past the tree line now. I want to try to focus just a bit here. Get reconnected to the focuser. See if we can focus in at all. Take much. Maybe. Was that wrong? I can't tell. Let's try it. Let's go for it. I'll pull out a lot of brightness this time. Alright, let's capture it. Learn all this. Not this, no. Not this wellness stuff. Astronaut break up with his girlfriend. I got a wild guess here, because she was crazy, first of all. Let's hear the joke, though. Yeah, there's a lot of nebula out here. We're looking into the, basically looking out in the Milky Way at this point. There's so much going on out here. A lot going on out here. There we go. Can y'all see it okay? That's going to be the check mark, the lobster, the swan, the omega, whatever name you want to give it. All kinds of wild names. Calculate it here. Get rid of some of the background. Silly moon. Why's moon always got to be in the way? Huh? Who gave us the moon? I love the moon. We'd be looking at the moon. Why? It's behind trees, so we really can't get to it. That's what it is. You need a space. Nice. Lens, we're using the S-Wave bodies, SV405CC. Here's the Omega Nebula, the Swan Nebula. whatever name you want to give to it. It's so many different names. Then not far from here though. Let me speed the camera back up. Just a little bit more brightness. You kind of see it in there. Let's go here. Just over just a bit. Click it. Click it, click it. And here we go. Slew over. Yeah, we can capture them. We can definitely capture them every now and then as they come through. Satellites get captured quite often. Let the telescope settle for a minute. Make sure we're aligned properly here. Let's move it over just a bit. Hey, what up, Neil? How you doing, brother? How you doing, buddy? Rumpy, what's up, bud? Alright, we're gonna try to focus here. See if we can do better focus now. See if an actual home telescope. It is. Nope, it's right here by us. The telescope is. Where the sun goes to to get brighter. Looks like we need to go the other way with the focuser, huh? Looks a little worse. Let's go the other way first. Putting that scope to work, yeah. You guys want to see the telescope? I can show it to you. I can show it to you if you want to see it. We're going to look at the Tripod Nebula. What we're kind of looking at here, I'm just trying to focus in the stars real quick. Trying to get a little better view for us. I can't tell if I'm doing any better on the stars on the focus or not. Honestly, cannot tell. Hope I am. M number and name of two stars next to each other. One's brighter. That's pretty common. A lot of them. I'm trying to think of which one you're talking about though. M number, one of name of two stars. One's brighter, red ones. Are you talking about M20 and not stars, but nebulae? Maybe. I think I went way past focus here. It looks all bad now. Let me go the other way. See if it looks any better. That's what I'm thinking, maybe tripod. Definitely thinking tripod. M20. Oh, I think I'm done trying to focus right now. I went way past it again. Let's go back the other way one more time. This would be the tripod right here that we'll look at though. Oh, I want to try to keep focusing. Whatever. Okay, let's do it. Let's capture it. Let me pull out some of the brightness here. And then we'll go for a 30-second photo. See what we can get. Let's see how this goes. Jimkin, thank you so much for the star. I appreciate that, thank you. Louder than your voice, can't really hear me. Oh, you can't hear me right now. I can pull it down a little bit. I'm sorry. For some reason, I feel like I should be talking quiet. I don't know. Some people may just be trying to enjoy the night and sleep. I feel like I should be talking a little bit quieter. No names. Just going with the flow. Must be a natural instinct. Oh man. Anyways, there's gonna be some of the trifid showing up right here. Can hear me fine. Okay. What we're looking at today, right now, DSO. Kind of looking at a couple of nebulae out here. That's gonna be the trifid that we're trying to look at. Let's see if I can get enough brightness to come through though. You like the soft voice? Ah. Music was nice. Okay. I got you. I know. I did feel like I was probably talking a little quieter. Kind of like an instinct, I guess. I don't know. Sit before done. Right. Must have messed something up there. But here we are. Beautiful trifid. With a bunch of moonlight coming through. A bunch of moonlight coming through. Ton of moonlight. This one has, I'd have to pull it up. I don't remember. It's the IMX5 something. Let me pull it up real quick. There's another camera I'd like to get soon. It's a 1-inch sensor. This one has the IMX 294. IMX 294. You can see a deer. I got you. Too soft. Dang, you call me soft? Am I talking too soft? I felt like I was supposed to talk soft because someone's tired. I thought I was supposed to talk soft. It's kind of like a natural thing. It just occurred. Don't ask me. Am I talking too soft? Can't believe you called me soft though. That's crazy. That is crazy. Got C11. Oh, and there's CGM. Oh, that's awesome. Yo, that's crazy awesome. I'm outside. I'm yeah, so I'm in the a man cave, I guess you want to call it. Kind of in a man cave. Love the soft voice. Dang. Hello and good night all. Hey, if you guys want to subscribe to Miss Astro Amber, make sure you do for me, please. If you guys could do anything for me tonight, subscribe to Astro Amber 32 as well. I would truly appreciate it. I honestly would. She's absolutely awesome and her content's amazing. You would love it. Got the EOS 800 for imaging. Nice. I like that. Absolutely awesome. Amber just wanted a loud voice during the night. She just wants to yell at me, is what I'm thinking. She wants me to talk loud so she can be like, why are you talking so loud? Drop the link. Hold on just a minute. Bad thing is, like, links aren't clickable here anyways. Let me grab our link real quick. I can grab it. It's on my last post here on YouTube. If you were to even look at my last post, you'd be able to grab it. But I can grab it real quick. I think you'll love her content. Really beautiful content. And of course, you can look at the last post on my page. They'll have a deal. So thank you so much, Jace. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Love the soft voice. Relax and easy to sleep to. Dang. I got you. I got you. I got you. No, we're using just a SMIC catch screen. No Rasa. It does have like the Hyperstar attachment. I'm just kind of like tough. Like I wouldn't mind a Rasa. I really wouldn't mind a Rasa, but the problem with the Rasa, we'd have a really wide field of view though. But super fast telescope. Going from, right now we're imaging at f10 because I don't have the focal reducer in. Hydrogen on the red side. But we're using no focuser, so we're imaging at f10 right now. Where a Rasa's, I should say a Rasa is like just over f2. The fast star for this telescope is like f1.9. It'd be like insanely fast. Like super fast. How fast we could see these things without even taking an image. Just stuff shows up like crazy. You keep missing the sunscreens. Come on, Rumpy. Gonna be missing a lot here soon. Gonna be missing a lot here soon because the weather for me is gonna get all bad. Today, cloudy. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. Thursday, rain. Friday, cloudy. Saturday, clear. Sunday, rain. Monday, rain. Like live streaming is gonna be so tough over the next week. It's gonna be really tough. That's a lot of space. Oh, that is true. In front of the telescope right now to prove you're actually live streaming these images. I mean, I could walk out there and like stand in front of the telescope. We can tap it while you're looking at a star. You can see it move. I don't have like a today's newspaper though. I don't know why I'd have a newspaper in the first place. Like we live in a digital era. I mean, I can stand by the telescope. We look at a bright star, stand by the telescope, tap it. You'll watch it move. Whatever. Whatever, you know. Alright, let's get out of the live stack. I can definitely do that if you want to see. First goal project. No. Not me. Not my thing. What's a newspaper? I know, right? What's a newspaper in 2026? Where we go with that one? Toby used to look at people online. I mean, if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want it, though. Our telescopes look interesting. It depends. They can't see through clouds, no. It depends, though. Honestly, depends. Depends on what he defines interesting. In a sense, you know. To look at people, that's pretty creepy. That's kind of creepy. Just for fun, yeah. Just for fun. Built the project, you're live streaming, outreach. Get you interested. No, I couldn't see several states over. Curvature stops you from that. Here's Vega, by the way. We're looking towards out towards Vega. We'll apply a region of interest. Hang out Vega for a minute here. You speed up the camera though. That'd be beautiful Vega. The star Vega over in the constellation Lyra. Move the telescope just a bit. There we go. Beautiful star, honestly. Like, it's a really beautiful star. A little bit of wind blowing through. 30-second photo on Vega would be all bad. All bad. It's so dang bright. It would just blow out the sensor. All you would see is light. It's crazy. It's about 25 light years away. We talk about Vega. Take an intro. Yeah. Let's say Vega instead, yeah. Here's the telescope. No, it's gonna tell you. Let me move the camera though. You can barely see the telescope. Now we're looking at stuff. I'll show it to you. You turn the camera just a bit. Here's a telescope here. It's a massive telescope. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's Sunday. Where are you at? It's still Saturday. My goodness. Everybody start planning. Okay, the horizon above the mountains in the early evening. Venus and Jupiter. Venus is really bright, by the way. Yep, the evening star right now, Venus. If it's really, really bright, you're looking at Venus. Negative. Vega's only about 25 light years away. Venus look like through a telescope. It's actually really beautiful. It depends on when you look at it. Sometimes we get planetary phases. When you get into that planetary phase, it looks a lot like the moon in a way, but really bright, really, really bright. The carbon dioxide atmosphere is so reflective that it makes it really hard to observe. Like really hard to observe. What happens on Vega stays on Vega. Yeah. That is true. Jenny is the Slayer. Never want to be on Jenny's bad side. She told me she was going to get rid of all the moderators that didn't show up to the event tonight, and she's going to kick Amber. Amber's going to get kicked because she did not show up. Beautiful ball of plasma, huh? Beautiful ball of plasma. Did not. I think she's sleeping already. I think we're safe. Oh man. You showed up in the last 30 seconds. Yeah, she was about to kick you too. She's like, "Yep, we're gonna have to get rid of Amber." I'm like, dang. I mean, it's tough. You're trying to put me like in a weird position for her. I can't argue with Jenny because then she'll get rid of me. Oh my goodness. Can't argue with her because she'll get rid of me. I'd be the next one to get kicked out. Dude's significantly larger. It's like 2.4 or 2.7. Basically the volume, the radius of the sun. It's quite a bit bigger than our sun. Nah, Amber ain't no naughty person. She's a good person. She never does anything crazy. I just call her crazy. I'm not that mean, y'all. Nah, she's not. She's not. Absolutely amazing. Jenny's been a moderator of mine for so long. Years. Bet me a ribeye steak of what? Of what? Let's hear it. That it's only roughly 25 light years away. Started hounding me on who's Eva getting you gifts. Oh my goodness, Rumpy, that's so funny, bro. Yo, that is so dang funny. I had some crazy gravity. About 2 times the amount that our sun has. roughly about 2 times the amount. It spins really fast though. You talk about Vega, it spins super fast, and it's wider at the equator than it is on like its north and south poles. I can't remember how fast it spins, so but that centrifugal forces cause it to like bulge outwards, so it's super awesome, like really crazy cool. Amber gets muted. What are you talking about? I gotta mute Amber all the time. Nothing like serious, yeah. Melon been toughin'. You already had 3 missed calls from Jenny. Dang, Tico. Yo, you're pushing the luck tonight. That is crazy. I can't believe you said that. Oh man. What's your opinion on Betelgeuse Bone? I mean, eventually it's gonna go. I really don't have much of an opinion on it. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Now speaking of Cameron, what's up, buddy? Last exposure? Oh, dude. Well, this went for 90 minutes. Yo, that's crazy. That is awesome, bro. That is so awesome, man. Hey, that's me. There you go. Oh, that's so awesome, brother. Crazy cool views, huh? What are we looking at? Vega. Yeah, looking towards Vega. Just enjoying Vega right now. Hanging out Vega. Hanging out Vega. Gonna call him in here soon though. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's an A-star Vega. Supernova spectrum for the effects of the atmosphere. Oh, okay. That makes sense, dude. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's super awesome. That's so cool. Compared to the spectrum, just to counter with the atmosphere. That's super smart. I love it. That's awesome. Have an effect on the bodies orbiting. There's no bodies that have been confirmed around Vega. There's no exoplanets or even candidates around Vega. There'd be some things, but there's no exoplanets that have been confirmed with Vega. It's a wild star. Super wild star. It spins really fast. Man, I'm getting tired. Yeah, Nancy Grace is going to do an amazing job. I'm excited for it. This is Vega. Yeah, this beautiful Vega. Beautiful Vega. I'll mess it up there. Whatever. Blue star. Yeah, it's like a blue-white star. I think it's a blue-white star. 12% humidity. 0.75 arc seconds seen. That's crazy. I haven't even looked at our humidity here. Let me take a look real quick. See what the sensors show. Currently sitting at... It was actually kind of low earlier. It's 57.3 right now. 57.1. 57.4. Bouncing around. The disco star, yeah, there's quite a bit of them, variable stars, but like I like Bomba Hut. I kind of like Bomba Hut. It's quite the disco star, in my opinion. This ocean's tapping. Yeah, disco stars, pretty funny. But Bomba Hut, definitely one of my favorite. 1-year-old nephew's party was tiring. Oh, I bet. I bet. Could sleep to this. I could too. C20 is not too far away. Be hard to capture right now, though. Where am I? Midwest, part of the USA. In the Midwest. Tico was on that one. Hi, Dishon. Welcome in. The star Vega right now. Looking out the star Vega near the constellation Lyra. It's on the same planet you're on. Ain't that crazy? It's so wild. I meet so many people that are from the same planet as me. It's wild. Super, super, super wild. Yep, hanging out the star Vega though, right now. Just enjoying the view of it. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm yawning again. I'll be yawning again, y'all. I think I got bit by a spider or something on that one. It looks like a little bit bigger than a quarter, red, and like a nice little dot in the center. What the heck? Just what a week. Almost got bit by a dog again today. A little dog. Oh my goodness. That's why you don't exercise right there. Dang dogs. They always want to bite you. Whips out of the palms now. Let me try it. No, nothing. Not working yet. Everybody in the chat is probably on the same planet as we are. That's possible. It's possible. Would love to see a galaxy. We can do that. You want to go see a galaxy? We can spin around the sky. Let me zoom back out on the camera. Or zoom out on the camera. Yeah, we can go look at a galaxy real quick. Let's see. on the camera. Watch telescopes we fly around real quick. Let's do it. Let's go to the other side of the sky real quick. Right over here. 3, 2, and 1. We on our way. Can we do that? Did I see the movie Contact? Yeah, love that movie. It's like probably my favorite space movie is Contact, to be honest. Always cool. Gotta hear it though. Crazy loud. Let me grab some light. See where we're located here. More light. More light. We need light. Interstellar. I can't do Interstellar. Focal length of this one's 2800. Running at 2800 right now. Move it over just a bit here. Get rid of the telescope out of our view. I need to move it up a bit. Just a bit, not too much. Just a bit. All right. Dude, you're a sissy, man. Jalapenos ain't hot. How do you even do concrete work? What the heck? Yeah, Contact is better. I agree. Contact's so much better than Interstellar. All day long. Alright, here we go. We should be good. 30-second photo. Let's go for it. Let's grab this galaxy. Only one galaxy. There's going to be 2 galaxies, and they're actually merging with each other, and you'll see the interaction between them. You want to search for diamonds at Olympic Mons? Yo, I'd hang out with you on Mars. You do concrete work? Very nice. Love concrete work. Nice. People who do concrete work really love concrete work. That's crazy. But you can eat jalapenos, right? And you're like, oh, that's not hot. I would assume. Kind of like normal. Like normal people. Oh, start drill. We'll have to clear it out first. Concrete work is easy. Yeah. I got you. You need jalapenos though now. You ain't gonna cry when you need a jalapeno. Chicken's too hot for Jay's. It wasn't even the jalapenos. Chicken was too spicy for him. There we go. That's a decent photo. Now we getting it. That's awesome, ain't it? Super awesome. This is Whirlpool Galaxy, Messier 51. May do not account in concrete work. Gotcha. Lost some of the brightness real quick. So much darn brightness. And just enough we can see a little better. The moon being as bright as it is makes it really tough. Oh, you're welcome, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely discount. Dushon, love the name, by the way. Concrete work is hard when it's done. The machines do all the work, yeah. Just a few billion stars. Here in our galaxy, somewhere about 200 to 400 billion. Up here, though, this is a smaller galaxy. They don't have as much. Camping is intense. Kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. I think maybe someone was watching us from there. Maybe. Have a theory on black holes. I don't. Not my subject. Not my stuff. I guess one thing, don't try to go fish in one. Don't go fishing in a black hole. It's always a bad day. Hey, welcome in, Sean. Welcome in. It's really cool, ain't it? This is a beautiful galaxy. This is by far my favorite one. Could try one more. Let me swing us over real quick here. See if it's in the tree lines yet or not. Speed up the telescope. We might make it. We may be in the trees actually. Let's see. See if I can see anything. I see stars. See if we can plate solve it. Cheers, buddy. Alright, here we go. Now it's coming into the center. We'll let everything kind of calm down for a minute. Another little galaxy. Okay. See if we can capture it. Let's go for it. 30-second photo. See what happens here. Get rid of the Whirlpool and get ready for the next one. Couple of Zot tacos somewhere in that galaxy. I would hope so. Gotta hope so. Can you imagine living without soft tacos? That'd be insane. Maybe. Take a 50-50 chance of it actually hitting us. Bring a little bit of light, not too much. Here's going to be the Needle Galaxy. Beautiful needle. Yeah, what's 6 petroleum moss? Give or take a few. Oh man. That's funny. It ain't gonna plate solve, or not plate solve, but it probably won't stack. We don't have enough stars to be able to do it here. I don't mind colors any better. Ish. Not too great. But there's the beautiful Needle Galaxy. I just cannot. You know what? We'll get rid of color. Forget it. Silly moon. Silly moon. Always giving us issues. It is really beautiful. This one's stunning. It is stunning. Yeah, very fantastic one. This is a really, really, really beautiful, beautiful galaxy. The Needle Galaxy. That's really stunning. There you go. I'm ready to call it a night though. It's about 3:30 in the morning. Honestly, it looks all bad for like a week. But jump on our Discord if you guys want to jump in the Discord. Hang out. At least you'll know if we get a chance to go live. Hopefully in the day we get some sun live in somehow or another between clouds, or at night we can try to get going again. But y'all have an amazing day. If you want to jump in Discord, it's discord.skieslive.com. Open up in a browser. Or you can go to the website, skieslive.com. There's a button in there as well to join Discord. Have an amazing night. Oh, that'd be so cool. Retired. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Telescope's in the on the far side of the moon. Yeah. But clear skies, y'all. Be awesome. Be kind. Kindness is free. Jenny will tell you about it, and listen to her. She'll scare the crap out of you if you don't. They really spin. Yeah. Everything in the universe appears to rotate. Everything. You guys have an amazing night. And we'll catch y'all soon. Goodbye, y'all.